I'm Kendall Hibden, and this is Tough Jobs. The hydromet crew build, monitor, maintain, and measure lake and river gauges so that the River Operations Center, otherwise known as the ROC, can properly manage LCRA's Colorado River Basin. Word must have gotten out that I'm good at digging holes because that's my first task of the day. My next task is carrying 80-pound bags of concrete. Another day at the office. It's like a trip to the grocery store, like carrying a baby. I'm starting to reconsider why I chose this tough job.
We're gonna have Kendall train before we're done. We won't have to wait on concrete.
My bosses for the day are Daryl and Denton, or as I like to call them, the dynamic duo. Together, we're building a hydromet station from the ground up. LCRA has over 275 hydromet gauges. These gauges measure hydrological data, including river stages, lake levels, and stream flows, and meteorological data such as rainfall, air temperature, and humidity. That information is used to develop forecasts, analyze trends, and share information with the public. You can't fake this face. I am exhausted.
We need to invite Kendall out every time. We'll let him do all the manual labor.
He's working the aggregate a little bit.
The dirty part of the job.
Erecting hydromet stations is just one part of the job. They routinely check on existing hydromet sites to make sure the data is accurate and that the equipment is functioning properly. Part of the maintenance test requires simulating rainfall.
This is the data logger that takes in all the data.
Every 15 minutes, the data that's collected is sent to the ROC. Welcome to the ROC. If the gauge numbers don't add up, the ROC has field crews check for problems and make sure everything is calibrated correctly. You won't believe what can be one of the biggest, yet little problems.
Spiders. They sometimes will get accumulation of spiders in there that causes some sort of false signal.
Code red, we have a spider intrusion on gauge 223.
Here's the spider.
Removing unwanted guests is just part of the job. The main mission for hydromet crews is to make sure that the gauges can keep relaying critical information to the public during floods or during a drought.
Today we're measuring the flow here at the Colorado River at Austin.
Say hello to Chuck and Keith. These hydrologists cover the area from Austin to Matagorda.
0.3, and you're about half that.
Their assignment for the day is to measure stream flow. This involves taking numerous measurements across the Colorado River to get a baseline. The number is established by measuring the velocity and depth of the river. Hey Keith, any alligators over there?
Not yet.
My job for the day, pack mule and comic relief.
This is what's known as the river walk.
The work they perform is tedious, but important because the ROC relies on accurate data in a timely fashion.
And all that data from that station comes into here, into 15-minute polls. That is a rating of stage versus flow.
By stage, he means the water level, and flow is the volume of the water per second flowing past a given point.
Yeah, it's a numbers game. You can't manage what you can't measure. And what we're trying to manage is incredibly important. It's the water resources for Central Texas. We need really good information coming from the field about what's really happening out there in terms of rainfall, stream flow, lake levels. Where is our water and where is it going?
Whether it's the ROC processing and distributing the calculated numbers, or the field crews measuring stream flow or constructing new hydromet sites, the hydromet team is proud to continue LCRA's long-standing commitment to the entire river basin by providing valuable information about real-time conditions. And that's what I call a tough job. I'm all fancied up. LCRA's hydromet team builds, monitors, maintains, and measures the Colorado River rivers and lakes so that the River Operations Center, otherwise known as the ROC. This summer's fun fashions would include waders by Cabela's. Notice the form-fitting awesomeness? Pow-pow. Hey, April, what's up? That's dumb. Got the cologne for the field. Got to tie the rebar down. What are these ties called?
Rebar ties?
These what are these ties called? Bar ties?
This is an easy job till Kendall came along, and now it's a tough job.
And you're from around these parts?
Yeah, about 5 miles that way.
5 miles that way. You want to say hi to Grandma?
Hi, Grandma.